me in there?
Say,
There you are.
testing.
Okay.
You guys are all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Just testing the audio. Sounds good, Sherry.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm good too, right?
All right.
All right.
Let me know if you. Now, Adam's not saying much. Do you realize that?
You're the primary voice. That's
No,
what
I'm
you
not.
said. You're play-by-play.
You don't need play-by-play when they can watch, right?
Are we live right now, Sherry?
We are live.
All right.
Oh well, okay.
It's the JV
Okay.
game. There's only 7 people watching us right now.
All right.
I'm gonna mute us here so that you can
That's fine.
talk. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Eastern Hancock High School here in Charlottesville, Indiana. We're here for a very exciting matchup, renewing a rivalry that hasn't been played in 5 or 6 years now between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the New Palestine Dragons. I am joined tonight here by two legends of Hancock County, and one that's partially a Hancock County, partially a Madison County legend. Sherry Dowd and Adam Barton.
Thank you, Michael. Quite an introduction there.
That
Not
was-
sure it was worth those flattering words, but I'll take them.
Well, you know, when you've coached at Eastern, when you coached at Charlottesville and Wilkinson, those are some. You did a lot there, coaching all those places, Sherry. So
Yeah, thank you.
She opened the Charlottesville building, didn't she?
I believe she did. Yes.
I think my
well-
grandpa was on that team.
You know, I remember when Mr. Barton's, a.k.a. Coach Barton, remember all the games he coached when I was a little kid?
Yeah.
Remember watching him storm the sidelines when I was about 4th or 5th grade?
Yeah, I don't think that's really true. We're 12 seconds in and you're lying already. It's going to be a long night.
This JV game is going to be fun to watch because the Dragons put up 79 last week against Richmond in the JV game, which is a ton of points in a JV game.
That is a lot of points.
Yeah, 28 minutes. That's impressive.
Yeah,
Yep.
and the Royals blasted Centerville on the small court there in the Hoosier Gym. So the Royals, this is the deepest team that Coach Bechtel's had in several years. So they've got the guys that if somebody's off a little bit, we've got guys coming off the bench that can score really well too. So
Well, that puts a lot of heat on Coach Bechtel. Then we have high expectations for him and his squad this year.
I expect 22 wins.
I
wow.
can't disagree.
Anything less, I think, would be. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
yeah, he does a great job.
you know he is the most prepared JV coach in the state of Indiana. every
You
single
bet.
night.
I have no doubt about that.
It's every time I like watching Brett coach compared to some of these other coaches and just watch how hard he coaches all the time. I'm going to go turn it over to our PA here real quick.
5'7" sophomore, number 14, Ty Mitchell. Also at guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 15, Adam Rickey. Also at guard, a 5'8" freshman, number 22, Moses Haynes. And at forward, a 6'3" freshman, number 34, Ben Slagley. And now for your Royals. Starting at guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 1, Wyatt Marca. Also at guard, a 5'10" junior, number 10, Jaden Stein. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore, number 13, Caden Willis. At forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 21, Luke Morris. And at forward, a 6'3" freshman, number 43, Caden Rubel. Coach of your Royals, Aaron Spalding, with assistants Brett Bechtel, Tim Rutherford, Joe Paxton.
All right.
Back to comments on Coach Bechtel. He's got a really, really productive little assistant coach in Cooper Bechtel down there. You watch him, he is intense, listens to everything, knows exactly. I mean, he is a student of the game.
He burns a lot of energy every single game. That kid has to be worn out when he goes home.
I'm gonna start feeding him candy
Oh,
just because I wanted to stay up till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
that make Dad happy.
He'll get me back at some point. So Willis and Ben Slagley here, set to jump. If I mispronounce a name, obviously, let me know in the chat and let us know I'm pronouncing it incorrectly.
But if Coach Dowd or I screw up, we're not allowed to talk about that in the chat, right?
Exactly.
Just tell me I'm wrong.
Can't get over how much Willis grew so fast. He went from an average height to a big, long, arm-stretched athlete.
That's the kind of take that when you're playing against 2A schools, they don't get over there quick enough and swat that.
Right. Morris is new to us, number 21.
Yeah, Luke Morris, and he and Wyatt Markham both are new.
They had nice first game outings, it looked like.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but just from a statistical standpoint, they looked to have done a nice job for us.
Markham hit 3 threes, and Morris is just moving all the time. He is just a bundle of energy. Stein, Willis in the corner. Willis looking to get it into Rubel. Finally does.
Make a move, go to work there.
Rubel's going to get a 3-second call here.
Yep.
Yep, good call.
And I pointed this out, telling me, coaches, he looks like he's indecisive when he catches that. He doesn't feel the defender yet as a freshman. He just
he's got to be able to feel that on the pass and make a quick move.
Right. Big learning curve time for him. From 8th grade to JV is a big difference. And I think he'll get there with more confidence.
Oh, yeah. Week 2, it's going to change. You know that.
But the good thing is he is patient with it. He's not just kicking it out as soon as he touches it. You like to see it sit in there for a little bit, make the defense react.
Yep.
And this Slegley works on him.
Nice patience in the post there.
Looks like they're going with this kind of an open post offense. Until they post up Caden.
Jaden Stein, 3 from the wing, no.
Oh, nice.
No, that was Markham, sorry.
Markham, yes.
Markham and Jaden have the same hair.
Yes, they do, because when you said that,
I really feel like he was fouled when he pulled that board.
Yeah, he got hit in the face there. Yeah, they have the exact same hair.
Coach Bechtel agrees. He looks like it took it in the face.
Haynes up top to Gizzy. Gizzy drives in the paint. Poked away there by Markham. Willis wisely pulls up.
Yeah. Footwork.
Change his mind.
Get too excited. Making that move before they get the ball on the floor.
Putting Jenna to work early tonight, checking out Jaden and Charlie into the game.
Charlie shot the ball really well last year.
He is a great shooter.
And I think that's part of the reason why he's going to be our 6th man this year is that spark off the bench. Again inside, and again Slegley for 2 more.
Pretty easy for him right now.
Oh, just not paying attention there.
Nice.
Good hustle.
Nice on-floor hustle.
Yep.
By the Dragons.
Get on the floor first. Whoa.
Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Oh, they did.
Who'd they get for that?
That was Willis. I was just watching the replay there. Caden Willis is first.
Post exchange. Tell you what, the open post offense is a common look against about all teams you see. Nice post feed.
Because they can do that right there. They can dive him into the block and get an easy bucket on a good cut.
Morris in trouble. Royals throw it away.
Ooh,
It's a nice patient move.
Yeah. All right, this time we'd like to see them have an option in the middle and down the sideline. This last time we had nobody on the left sideline and did not have a reversal opportunity.
Let's see if they heard you.
Well, diamond and 1, there's your trap.
There you go.
Nice. Get that ball in the middle, and the press is
Go attack it.
useless.
Oh,
Morris.
he was there
Nice.
a long time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought Dragons were too far into the basket on that.
Oh, that's not a rule at this level.
No,
you know
but you
that.
know it.
Well, let's look at it here.
Still, though, I think it should be an unspoken rule.
Yeah,
He was
it should.
above.
Mr. Barton,
He was up above the block.
But you know,
both
when,
of you guys be quiet. I think I was pretty accurate on
you
that.
know when you say that to an official, that's their response. That's
know
not
it.
a rule here.
But I'm going to still say it.
Yeah.
Got to keep those officials on their toes sometimes.
Drive there by Ricky. Puts it up. No good. Markham running with it.
He's got some laterals.
12-footer. No. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you there,
Stop ball,
Sherry.
you're good.
It's all right.
Got off the baseline.
Get middle. There he is again.
There you go.
Good.
Oh,
Check
hit
middle.
ahead. Oh, well, he had Rubel ahead. Too late now.
There, going the other way. Yep.
I think he heard me complaining about the charge down at the other end, and
That is a shaky sign by the official on the
That
charge.
was.
I think we could do a little more there.
Watching the replay here. Morris did a good job falling. I mean, he barely got hit there.
Yeah, he might have started a little early.
You can see that. We'll take it there. Oh, who's running the scoreboard? I'm gonna have to change that. They have the scoreboard set to show the time.
Oh, I hate that.
I don't know why.
Yeah, that's awful.
I'm gonna have to change that at halftime.
As a coach, and you look up in the middle of the timeout, and you're like, oh, I forget how much time's left.
I always wonder because a lot of places do that, and I would be unhappy as a coach there.
You kind of lose focus. You need to recheck it, and don't know how much time's left.
Jaden Stein's still on the bench. I think he's having an issue with his eye. That's someone we'd like to have out in the court with this group.
Yeah, that's that junior
Good.
leadership there. Nice job.
Yeah, that would help against
Atta
the
boy,
press.
Charlie,
Come on,
pull
Charlie.
it.
Nope.
Good weak side
Yes.
box, guy.
Nope, we got to box
That's-
out.
You got to make contact. I know you had inside position, but it's no good unless you get contact.
3 on the way by Armstrong. No. Rubel's going to take that one. And so far, really, the press hasn't. We've beaten the press pretty easily, but we've been getting too sped up on the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why Coach Bechtel's trying to get a set to slow things down and get a shot that he wants, but another turnover.
Haynes, no. Nearly another one there.
Charlie feeling it this time.
There
Got
we
it.
go.
That
Very
helps.
good. Let's get.
We got to get back on defense,
Nice.
though.
Oh, that's a
pass.
poor transition, D. Try that pass over the top.
Never
my,
works.
my girls do too much of that. That drives me crazy. The pass fake is a lost art, I think, sometimes in basketball, like shot fake.
Coach Paxton loses his mind sometimes on some of those
He
girls'
should.
games.
He does.
You seem calm and cool and collected.
Oh yeah.
Slagley again.
Cool as a cucumber.
And he's got 6 just in the post right
Yeah,
there.
he's done a nice job.
I think he's got 8 in total, but
Well, look at it's easy for us to see ahead, but ahead in that press, I feel like if we can launch,
Yeah.
Rubel's been open a lot. But like I said, it's easier for us up here to see those angles.
He could take 2 more steps to the sideline and make himself even more available.
there we go.
Attack. There we go.
Rubel,
There
the
we
short
go.
corner.
Nice shot, Caden.
That's a tough jumper right there, believe it or not. I feel like Emma Boulding for us, that's one of
She's
her
automatic
signature
there.
baskets.
That's
in
an
it.
incredible shot for her. It's a tough shot because nobody practices that shot. It's
Minute left here in the quarter. Get it inside to Slagley again. Couldn't quite handle it.
nice cut again.
Oh, my.
Somebody lost sight of the man. Meet it.
Yeah, Royals are a little gassed right now. We're going to need this break.
Another turnover there. Mitchell pulls up.
Wow.
They kind of rushed it. Morris
Take care,
has
grab it. There we go.
there we get a reach in, and that's going to be Moses Haynes. Picks up the foul.
Jaden Stein checks back in. Braden Sullivan.
Henry Thorpe and Michael Thorpe.
Braden Sullivan is a really good athlete.
Yes, he is.
He's 3-sporter for us, isn't he?
Yep.
Pitcher, football. Yep. Is he a
Two-way football player.
Oh, okay, 2 sides, and then he's obviously helping the basketball program as well.
And as he fills out, because he's got the frame.
Yeah, he's
he
going to
sure
carry
does.
it.
Nice job
That's
by
a
Markham.
big bucket right there.
Yep.
Get out of there.
Half-court shot, no.
Not a bad finish this quarter for the Royals after a pretty rough start.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 8-0 at one point.
I believe so.
Kind of settled down a little bit. Charlie hit a shot and got some activity.
Sometimes it just
on the
takes
offensive end.
that first shot, you know.
And defensively, we're too flat-footed. Right now, it's just everything we're too focused on the ball, and we're losing our man when we're in help side. And that's that offense is just, we're struggling with it.
Yeah, I think what they're doing in the post is not something that we definitely saw last Wednesday against Centerville.
No.
And they don't see a lot of post action with the varsity team, so it takes a little bit to adjust.
Well, and on top of that, because of some COVID, protocols, I guess, Coach Spalding has the varsity and I believe 3 of the JV guys practicing with him.
Yeah.
And then Coach Bechtel has the rest of the JV practicing with the C team. And so a lot of these guys are repping against the C team all the time, whereas normally your JV is repping against your varsity every day in practice.
So they're seeing a different speed.
Exactly, and a different size.
Different size when they're – and, again, they didn't see that at an opening night, so this is new.
And we've always played New Pal in the first couple games of the season when we've played them, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. That's been that way for a long, long time.
Slegley, Armstrong, Thorpe, and Gizzy out on the floor right now for the Dragons. Royals have Markham, Morris, Sullivan, Halcomb, and Stein.
We got a bad switch right there on that post, but the post player stayed out. There, we got it back. Good box out. Nice job, Wyatt.
All right, now set up our offense. Don't get in a hurry. You got the switch we wanted.
Yep.
Charlie deep 3, no. We got to take advantage of that switch.
Yeah, and a hard penetration at Charlie will open up that shot in the corner a little better.
Chuck on the wing. Top Sullivan over to Stein. Oh, we had Charlie in that cut. Morris drives, kicks back out. Halcomb for 3. Got it.
That's better. Good inside out look. Got the ball into the paint, kicked it back out. The feet are set. Easy shot.
Halcomb's got 6 of our 10 here early on. Strong take. Nice job by Braden Sullivan.
So I'm not sure we're getting a lot out of pressuring the ball that high.
No.
Number 11, Julius Gizzy's doing a nice job of getting around that and then putting us at a disadvantage.
Well, they have, so far, I don't think they've hit a 3 yet, have they?
I don't think so. Everything's been, well, there you go right there.
Right there. Ty Mitchell, no.
Box
out of position.
Maybe that's where we want to have them, right there. Get the ball slowed down on the defensive end. Nice take by Charlie. Finishes at the rim. 18-12, got it in a manageable spot. 2 or 3 times now they've gone baseline. We haven't got the baseline cut off, and not enough room there for help. Slagley coming back in. He got a quick breather.
And you know how much Coach Bechtel prides himself on being a great defensive team.
He's a frustrated individual right now.
Sullivan fighting for it but can't finish. Man.
Yeah.
And that is effort. That's just us not getting back.
Yep. That shot goes up. There's got to be the point guard, whoever's the highest, and probably the shooting guard headed that way already, especially now with the transition buckets they've already gotten.
Morris got fouled there. I believe, was it Gizzy that got called for it?
Yes. 22 maybe.
By the way, because he has to come. He didn't signal. No, they did call it on Moses Haynes.
Moses Haynes, Julius Gizzy Cousins out there for the Dragons. We've got all kinds of family members on both teams tonight.
Yes, we do. Morris, no. We're going to need every free throw we can get here. Slegley replaces Adam Rickey.
Royals trying to get matched up. I thought maybe we'd look at a press right there, but maybe it's man-to-man.
We still don't have anybody in the corner. Nobody found Gizzy.
No, and our point guard stayed up to put pressure on the ball, and that put us in a spot where there was nobody back.
Yeah, Jaden caught him on the wrist there. I'm watching the replay. So Gizzy's going to shoot a pair. Jaden picked up his first foul. Relatively cleanly played first half so far.
We will take that for a JV game, correct? Yep. Limited whistles are always good.
Double bonus and overtime in JV games are
lovely.
Yeah. Aiden Cooley getting his first action. He'll give Morris a breather. Chase Stewart checked in as well. So that'll make Chase and Jaden our primary ball handlers here. Gizzy hits.
New pile back to a 1-2-2 press. Not trapping the pass like they were before. There you go.
Good ball movement.
Nice, that's better.
And right there, Sullivan just couldn't finish, but that was the pass we've been missing that we had potential on earlier.
Little technical difficulty on the scorer's bench there.
Yeah.
It's good transition defense. Just hit the horn right before the layup.
Have him hit the horn?
Yeah.
Who is that down there running the clock? Is that Terry Stevens?
I think his name's Terry Stevens, yes. We've met him. He's a good softball coach. His scoreboard operating skills yet to be determined. He's a pretty good math teacher, too.
From what I hear, yeah.
Yeah, that's the rumor. They are going to count the basket. It's going to get Coach Bechtel a little confused on what the ruling was there.
I don't even know what the issue was. From up here, we don't know what the issue was.
No. All right, so last time against the press, Jaden. All right, we are definitely having some technical issues.
This official is not happy right now. See if he can get the official. He's not happy.
You know what? This is your fault. We were just talking about a well-played, fast-paced JV game.
Yep.
Don't do it again.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
Yeah. Good camera crew you got tonight. He's focused.
He did a fantastic job in the Centerville game. If you watch that JV game, he did an awesome job.
Nice. All right, the clock is running. There is no horn. Let's play this time.
All right.
Got him out of the press, though. I like that.
Cooley finds Halcomb.
Space.
Charlie wants it. There we go.
The boards, boys. Nice job, Aiden.
Good job. Sullivan was fighting for it. Aiden was blocking out.
Nice
Good job. Those two right now they've been fighting harder than anybody inside.
Yeah. And a lot of times, you just have to get there. The ball may bounce. That time it bounced our way. We got an extra touch out of it.
Foul was on Brady Armstrong, his first. 5 team fouls, as you can see there on the scoreboard. Stein to inbound. Finds Markham. Pulls up from 15 and no. Sullivan fighting for it.
Again. Get on the floor. Nice touch. Finish, Aiden.
Gets it over. Oh, my. You can't fault the effort.
No, it'll fall. It'll get there.
Stein with the push.
All right, outside box here for the Dragons. This will be a little screener shot in the corner. We'll see it in both games tonight. Oh, good closeout. It took it away.
Stein really harassing
yes,
Izzy up
really
there.
Yes, did a nice job. Keep him in front. Post-to-post passes are pretty good for Slagley. That's not something you see at this level.
That was a
much.
really nice job of Sullivan of using the body to force him into a fadeaway there.
Yeah, keep him away from the basket. Inside out.
Oh, he traveled.
Yeah.
I thought he lost the handle on it before he traveled. But must have shuffled the feet.
Didn't look right, so he got the whistle.
I like where our effort's at this quarter. We just haven't got some of those layups to fall. That's not good.
No, with the guard on the block right there. That's a nice move.
Izzy just has that size advantage.
Yeah, might have to get around him and make sure that pass is tougher to enter.
Stein swatted.
Another transition opportunity.
And they got it. The big guy, Slagley.
Got down the court, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Markham has to pick it up to Stewart. Stewart at the volleyball line. Not enough movement here, guys.
Yeah, ball's got stuck up top. Space out. We got everybody right there. Give it to him in the post.
There you go. They're going to call a jump, yep.
Yeah, he changed his mind there. He thought it was travel, and then he realized what had happened. Caden Rubel in the game.
Yep. Sullivan gave us some really nice minutes there. Stewart over to Stein. Good ball movement. Stewart just kind of flung it up there.
Yeah, hoping to get bailed out. They had hands all over the place.
We did kind of get bailed out. We got at least got the ball. Morris will replace Stewart, and Moses Haynes will come back in as well.
Good screen.
Morris for 3 on the wing. Airballed it. Good hustle. Oh, and then Caden touched it. Oh, no, they're going to say it was
gotten out of bounds first, yeah. Might want to let that one go. Screener action there.
Bad pass.
Get the ball stopped this time.
That's a tough shot.
That's a real tough shot. There's nothing good about that.
Morris. They're going to call. Yeah, they're going to get Rubel on a push there.
Yeah, he went to the boards hard. Things not going our way, so you got to try to make something happen. That's okay.
Just his first. .1 minute to play here in the first half. Armstrong being harassed by Stein. And again, you want to give him that shot, that long two.
Yep. But he just went from a possession where he posted us up to a possession where he came off the dribble at 15. That's tough to defend.
Yes, it is.
There you go. That's better. Finish right through him. It's all right. Hustle back.
There we go.
Good. Get on the floor. Spaced them out. Shots up, going to the boards.
No. Rubel with the rebound finds Morris. Fouls on the floor with 12 and a half seconds left. That is on Haynes. His third foul. Know the time here, boys. Markham shot, no. Gizzy's volleyball line three, no good.
He took it like a real shot. He thought I had a chance.
And I liked our effort a lot more there in the second quarter, but just couldn't get anything to fall. And the Royals trail by 21 here after the first half of play.
Yeah, that second quarter was rough, but time to reset. Not worry about the scoreboard right now. There's a couple things we can get better at. Getting back in transition defense, be number one. Giving up too many easy buckets. Second thing would be offensively, I just go back in the post. Try to slow things down. We're a long way from making a comeback right now, so let's work on some things and just chip away.
Yes, we are. All right, so we're going to take a break here. I'm going to go fix the scoreboard so it doesn't show the time during timeouts.
Everybody would appreciate that.
And then we'll be back here with the second half in about 9 minutes.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Away. Cyrus Burton's going to take it in, and he's going to get the and one.
Welcome to your Eastern Hancock Sports News. We finally have winter sports going on at Eastern. The sports are boys and girls basketball, boys and girls swimming, and wrestling. All 5 sports have just had 1 or 2 events so far this season, so the season is just beginning.
We'll start with upcoming events for all the sports, so you know when the next events are for our winter sports.
Here's the upcoming events for our winter sports. The wrestling team's next event is Saturday, December 4th, which will be a 6-way meet hosted by Kansas City Lincoln.
And finally, the swimming teams both have a 3-way co-ed meet at New Pal, playing against New Pal and Newcastle.
The girls basketball team is one of the only sports getting deeper into their season, having a 7-0 record for the varsity and a 7-0 record for the JV. The varsity start is the best since 2015-2016 season, where they are also 7-1. This is only since the 2000s.
And finally, the boys basketball teams have both started 1-0 and will play Westdale on December 4th.
Now on to Joey and Mr. Poff.
All right, I'm here with
Coach Poff.
Coach Poff. All right, Coach Poff, what's it like being the first-year wrestling coach as the head coach?
It's a lot of fun. It's difficult. It's a lot of planning, and yeah. That's all I got.
So you wrestled in high school. What got you into wrestling?
I was pretty bad at basketball in elementary, so I wanted to do something in the winter. We had a pretty good middle school coach, so he got me to come wrestle. And that was it.
All right. Cutting is a big part of wrestling. Cutting weight, right?
Yes.
If you had to right now, how much weight could you cut?
Well, I got a lot of Thanksgiving pie on me right now, so I could probably do a solid 10, 15 pounds if I needed to.
If you need to.
If I needed to.
All right, thank you. That's all we have.
I'm here with Silas Spalding, a high school basketball player, and I'm asking a few questions. Is that all right?
Of course.
All right, first question. When did you start playing?
I started playing really young, especially with my sisters. They would go to their practice and I'd just join them. I would say around 3 or 4 is when I started playing. Like 6 or 7 is when I really started to like play like the little leagues here, like K through 1, 1 through 2. So yeah, I've been playing since I was really little.
Nice. The second question is, what position do you play?
I would say I'm a guard, more likely a shooting guard. My twin brother is actually the point guard here, and he usually handles the ball, and I usually help him with that type of stuff. So yeah.
Nice. Third question, are you a pretty good fan of donkey ball?
Yeah, I'm a fan of donkey ball. I like it because even if you're old or young, I think it's entertaining to watch people try to play basketball on a living animal. So when either they fall or the donkey has no idea what they're doing, and you try to shoot sitting down, it's pretty hard. So I think it's really a really good thing we do around here. So yeah.
All right. That was this interview. Thanks for checking in, and thanks. Bye.
All right, we are back live for the start of the third quarter. Having a little technical difficulty, so my team of 3 is now down to a team of 1. Sorry about your luck at home. If you didn't make it tonight, you can still join us. We have pork burger night. $4 for the athletic boosters. It's the highlight of my day. Back for the Royals to start the third quarter. Looks like we are back with starters. Wyatt Markham, number 1. Jaden Stein, number 10. Caden Willis, 13. Luke Morris, number 21. Caden Rubel, number 43. Good defensive stop early. Rubel goes up strong, gets it taken away. Headed back in transition, number 11. Julius Gizzy with the three-pointer. Dragons a man-to-man. Take that up. Rebound by number 43, Caden Rubel kicks it out to Wyatt Markham for 3. And good inside-out look. Confident 3. See if we can get a stop here and go the other direction. Transition look. Caden Rubel to the basket. No good. Julius Gizzy with the rebound going the other way. There's the post player, Slagley for New Pal. Pushed on the floor. Going to be Dragon basketball underneath. 5:46 to go. 37-16 New Pal. Moses Haynes with 3, missed. Royals with the rebound coming down in transition. Coach Bechtel calls out his set. A little cut off of the high post. Reverse, dive to the bucket. Wyatt Markham to the left wing. Ball off the Dragons into the cheer block. Cheer block growing quickly here. Looks like we have Hancock County night over there with the neon and every cone that you could imagine from I-70, I'm guessing. Caden with the hard take, pull up. Rubel with rebound, goes up strong. Luke Morris finishes for 2, 37-19. Here's our transition opportunity. The Dragons off again. Oh. Gizzy will go to the line to shoot 2. Hits the second. Dragons in a 2-2-1, it looks like. A little different look than the first half. To the middle, that is good. Attack. Good idea, a little bit late. The Dragons coming back in transition. We got a touch on the ball, kind of slowed things down. Gizzy to the, ooh. That is not bad defense by number 21, Luke Morris. I would ask the official, what else do you want him to do right there? Just trying to get the ball stopped. Outside box for the Dragons. Easy post looks for Slagley right now. In and out. Makes it very difficult for the defense. Get the offensive rebound. Kick it back out for three. 42-18.
I'm finally back.
As Coach Gallion joins us from his technical difficulties, we are good now. No, those weren't technical difficulties. You had family responsibilities, right?
I had my wife had to go change our 5-month-old, so I had to watch our 2-year-old.
Priority number one.
Because trying to corral both of them in a bathroom is not easy.
I can't imagine. Well, I can, but it was a long time ago. Well, you didn't miss much. We saw some similar
You're still
concerns.
getting beat deep.
Yeah. Coach Bechtel's rotated a couple people out because we're getting beat defensively. New Pal switched to a 2-2-1. Touched a couple passes, keeping us sped up on the offensive end.
And this is really good for us because last year this game got canceled. And playing this early on in the season is good because we played some really poor competition at the JV level for the first 10 or 12 games.
Yeah.
And you want to play these games early in the season so you get used to it.
There's a different pace. There's a different strength. It is good experience. But it's only good experience if you do something with it and you get better. So
yeah, you're right.
I think Coach Bechtel will make sure that happens. That's an aggressive shot. That's fine. Good post look.
Good job getting back on D there.
Yeah, clogged things up that time.
Markham just working there, gets it inside to Sullivan. Sullivan puts it up, and he's going to draw the foul.
Stayed with it, got a second look, and get to go to the free throw line now.
See on the replay. Yeah, he got across the arm there by, I think that was Armstrong. Yeah, they called it on Armstrong. Got him.
I've only ever done this on radio before, so there's some huge advantages. You don't have to call out everything that's going on, but the disadvantage is people know when you're wrong because I'm doing radio. I can make anything up for a possession or two.
Exactly. I've done both, and you're right. Radio, I always catch myself not saying the score or time enough on radio.
Yes. And then when you think about it, you say it too much.
Yep. Again, I want to thank Eli Manship for running the camera tonight. He's doing a really nice job.
He is doing a good job, and he might have made a pork burger run for me at halftime, so.
Even more important.
Bonus points.
We got the trap on. They bust it. Armstrong's threes in and out.
Box out, ball goes up. Box somebody out. Get him, pal.
Three there. Was that their first three?
No,
Ty Mitchell?
I think they've hit another
They've hit
one
a couple.
Yeah.
They've just had so many at the rim that makes it feel that way. Oh. Floater there, no good by Mitchell. Markham couldn't save it. Charlie Halcomb coming back in for Willis.
Charlie, you were talking six-man earlier. You're too young. Vinny Johnson, Detroit Pistons, the microwave, comes off the bench, hits lots of shots.
Yep.
thinking number 11, Gizzy's going to be a pain for the next couple years because he can do a little bit of everything.
Kind of like everybody else in his family.
Exactly.
Markham over to Sullivan. Nice take by Morris.
There you go.
Scoops it up and in. I would have replayed that if he'd hit the shot, but
it did entertain the crowd.
Yeah, Gizzy breaking ankles, but couldn't quite finish on the shot.
It's a lot more impressive when the shot goes in.
Oh, you got to take away the baseline, Charlie. Short. Oh, Charlie kind of forced that.
Post touch.
Just
got
lost
tangled
it.
up on the screen, yep.
Slegley. And I've not been getting the emails with the stats, so I don't know point-wise, but he's got to be over 20. He had 10 in the first quarter. Malcolm on the wing. Hands off to Markham. Markham puts on the brakes up and just can't get it to fall. Sullivan fighting for it.
Stay with it. That's all right. Good effort there. Get a couple free throws.
His effort's been great all night. He just has not been able to finish at the rim. Coach Dowd was talking about him being a three-sport athlete. It's hard to be a three-sport athlete, especially when it's baseball and basketball, because those are both skill sports.
Exactly.
That both take a lot of time to be good at.
When you're getting ready for football season, but you have that skill time that you need in June and July, that is difficult. To hit a baseball and hit a jump shot. Little sideline break from the Dragons. Got back that better that time. 1-4 high.
Yep.
Cut through. Got a feeling Slagley's going to end up on the block here in a second.
He's slowly working.
He's working his way.
Sneaking his way down. 30 seconds left here.
Good help, Aiden.
There, Slagley got in. Swatted by Sullivan. Aiden Cooley has it poked away, but I like the aggression again. Trying to get the fast break going. Stein. Pull up there by Haynes. No. Aiden Cooley pulls it down.
See the clock here, kids. Ball screen. Loose ball.
Well, they're not going to get one off either.
A little sloppy.
Yeah. So the end of 3. The score, New Palestine 49, Eastern Hancock 23. So what do you say to your team here, Coach? What's the is it just, hey, we're down by 26, win the quarter, or how is that?
You take a look at body language right now and you see that you need a reset. You don't get mad at them. You don't scream at them because that's not going to help right now. It's let's get better on this next possession. Try to run some things offensively that you could run tomorrow night and have success with, and put yourself in a spot defensively where you're not giving up easy buckets. So it is 0-0 right now. It's an opportunity just to have a little pride and finish it. It's a tough conversation. I've
Oh,
been
yeah.
there many, many times. It's one of those. Now tell me about the 35-point.
So the wonderful, I am the world's biggest fan of the mercy rule, as Coach Paxton and Coach Knight will tell you.
Okay.
I hate it, but no. So just like football, when one team gets up by 35 anytime in the second half, it's a running clock. It only stops on shooting fouls and timeouts.
Did we see it used properly last week? Because it seemed like at the Centerville game, it was used on and off at different times, especially during the JV games.
I don't know.
I think it's tough on the scorekeeper.
It is.
Because it's a new – Centerville's coaches at one point didn't even seem like maybe they knew that it was a thing.
Yeah, it was a real quiet thing. It didn't really get, announced to everybody.
I don't
see a need for it in basketball.
No, I don't like it because in that second quarter, there's a lot of times that's your time to rotate in some kids on the bench and get them some minutes. Go back starters in the third quarter, fourth quarter. You see how things are going. But that second quarter, you could rotate in your 9, 10, 11 guys, and now you might be looking at trying to get to a 35-point lead and sealing the deal.
Yeah. Well, I hate it in football. And the reason I don't like it in football it really speeds the game up. It's way more noticeable in football.
Yeah.
They made the mercy rule, and they also allowed now in football you can play 6 quarters a week instead of 5.
Okay. Those two go together?
They did both of them as Charlie hits another 3 there at the same time.
Okay.
I think the mercy rule was unnecessary with the 6-quarter rule. Most teams now, if they're in a blowout, as soon as that fourth quarter hits, they put their JV in.
Now they could do it third
Now
quarter.
they could do it midway through the third quarter. And especially at our level, with so many JV games getting canceled due to numbers and due to COVID and things like that, you're just taking reps away from those kids.
Yeah, that makes sense. And those are kids that have worked all summer and do everything you ask them to all week, and there are not many minutes left for them.
We had 3 JV games get canceled this year. You're only playing 5 games at that point.
Yeah.
So every rep counts. And so I just think it's kind of unnecessary.
And that's one of the advantages of having a schedule that has a balance of really good teams and teams that you can beat and teams that you're pretty even with, so you can make sure you get times for your bench kids to play and times for you to feel that stress of playing a better quality team. Nice job. See, that's what you need in the fourth quarter of a JV game, a blowout, and you take a charge. You're going to be okay for this season because somebody still cares. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's and basketball so much. Me as a football coach, it's so hard to schedule football because you only play on Friday nights and you only get 9 weeks. And it's hard to build a schedule like that where you have a nice balanced schedule.
And you get locked in with a conference. Obviously, we have a small football conference, but in a bigger conference, you might only have 1 or 2 options on game nights.
And if you're in a really tough conference or a really bad conference, both of those aren't good for you.
Yeah.
I like what we have done the last couple of years, getting back to playing New Pal, getting back to playing Greenfield. Got Newcastle on our schedule for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, we got 4 teams in that conference. Pendleton's at the end, so Hoosier Heritage Conference champions are what the Eastern Hancock Royals are going for.
On the varsity side, Newcastle sitting at 2-0 is leading the Hoosier Heritage Conference. Delta and Shelbyville are the only other 2 with wins. They're both 1-0.
Really? I had not looked at that. What do you think of John Harrell? It's the greatest website in the history of time.
When that guy retires, I don't know what's going to happen.
I think we should take it over, but we're going to start charging people $1 to use it or something because it's the most used free website in the world.
Especially when IHSA links you to him instead of doing their own stuff.
Exactly. They just gave up. And he's at it every night. I mean, it's Wednesday night, trying to find charter school scores for, it's amazing.
Oh, I know. And he, last year with all the schedule changes, that guy deserved.
Oh, heavens, yeah.
He deserved. Somebody said that people from all over the state were sending him gift cards and things like that.
Or they should have.
Tokens of gratitude.
So, played my first old man card here, but when I first started coaching, it was all about Hoosier basketball. Like, you were begging for the Hoosier basketball to come out so that you could cut out the schedules for each team and create a 3-ring binder that you could start stuffing newspaper clippings and scores and scouting reports. And then Harold came along, and Hoosier basketball was in a tough spot at that point.
Yep. I don't know what time he started. I just remember doing that as well. I was always excited because I was always an office assistant in high school.
Yeah.
And I remember waiting for that book to come out because the school would buy a handful of them. I'd go steal one.
That was great.
Good ball movement there. Cooley with the Emma Bolding shot in the short corner, as we talked
We're
about
just
earlier.
going to rename it, aren't we? That's her spot on this floor. Nice backdoor cut. I'm guessing next week at practice, Coach Bechtel's going to run a couple defensive shell drills where we look at people flashing from the weak side, because that's gotten us a couple times tonight.
Yeah. Just been defensively just not keeping our head on a swivel is what it is.
Yep.
It's just gotten us too many times tonight. Stewart tracks it down up ahead to Halcomb.
And I think you touched on earlier the idea of playing against the C team every night and that pace and not seeing that cut. I think New Pal saw that a little last week in their game against Richmond, of seeing competition at the rim and defending shots they probably haven't seen all fall and all summer that sped up some close looks. We'll talk about that later in the varsity game, but I think we'll be in the same spot tonight playing New Pal after
playing Centerville
last week. It just takes you a little while to adjust.
And that, like I was talking about earlier, that did hurt us last year when we had this game and Northeastern both canceled. And it wasn't until mid-January that we even played a team with a winning record.
Yeah. And it physically it messes with you, mentally it messes with you, and sometimes it gets hard to focus.
Charlie again buries another three. You got to grab that, guys.
Oh, everybody's good.
Gizzy with the foul. I will say one thing I saw that I'm not going to like in the varsity game. New Pal's jerseys, red jerseys, black numbers.
Oh yeah, that's going to be tough. Mount Vernon had a year they had gray on white or white on gray. It was awful.
Markham with the three.
Try to watch video and try to figure out who's who.
Ricky was hammered there by Markham. Ricky will go to the line to shoot two.
I noticed last week we had a different entrance, not just the cheerleaders involved in our pregame activities, but it looked like Smitty and a couple other guys, and that seems to be growing this week. I saw some flags in the athletic office today.
Yeah, the Rowdy Royals cheer block.
Okay.
And they had some guys traveling last week because it was the day before Thanksgiving, and they had another guy sick. So I believe we have 5 tonight that are going to be running out.
All right, this is one of those principal old man things, not basketball related, but had a nice call last week from the Hoosier Gym talking about how respectful our kids were at helping to clean up after they left. They mentioned Smitty's name, and they said make sure that he and all of his friends get recognized for representing our school really well. And that's one of those things that I don't think our kids understand, that makes a big impact on the community and says a lot about Eastern Hancock.
I saw Smitty. I also saw Carter Dishman. I wasn't looking for it to see who else, but those two were both out there, and it wasn't just where we were at.
They went around the whole place?
They went around the whole place cleaning up. Smitty was on the opposite side cleaning up trash.
Well, it also says a lot that the gentleman at Hoosier Gym knew who Smitty was. He's a tough kid to miss, right?
He is a tough kid to miss. But you're right. It says a lot about the character of our kids that they're gonna do those little things.
It's real easy to get in the car and head home. It's Thanksgiving time, and they hung around and helped out.
Charlie picks up the foul. That's going to send, is that going to send Gizzy to the line for 1-and-1?
When I was flying solo a little bit ago, I was talking about our cheer block growing pretty quickly, and it appears to be Hancock County construction night, maybe I-70 night or something, a little neon.
Yeah.
Every construction cone that we've seen out our back door for a while.
They probably just went and stole them.
That's kind of what I said earlier, so yeah.
Charlie misses that one. Rubel's still fighting for it with under 30 to play. Thorpe is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot. Tag Cooley with that foul.
Here's a challenge for a JV coach, because I've been on both sides of this. Coach Spalding is completely focused on a varsity game right now. Coach Bechtel is fed up and furious with how this outcome is going to go, but he has about 22 minutes to regain composure and be ready to be a varsity assistant. It's one of the biggest challenges in coaching.
That's whenever I had a terrible JV game, it was on a Monday, and I had the whole week to
get through it
and get back to the, being a varsity assistant. So that's got to be a tough transition for him. So final score here from Charlottesville. New Palestine 57, Eastern Hancock 43. We talked about playing better in the fourth quarter, and we did. We kept that fight the whole time, as you said.
We did, yep.
Morris taking charges. We were hitting shots. So, we not the result that we wanted, but the effort was there. We're gonna watch the introduction here because I want to see these guys. I want to see exactly what they're doing.
Yes.
The Rowdy Royals.
And how it changes and grows throughout the year.
Pretty soon it's going to be that entire student section.
Yeah, we're going to have everybody on the court. That'll be a problem. They look a little nervous, actually.
They do. Well, Smitty doesn't, but.
No, Smitty looks fine. Carter just took a deep breath, like he's hoping he doesn't trip as he runs out here in a second.
There they go.
There they go.
Riggs just nearly took out some New Pal players.
Oh, geez. They're going to have to practice that part.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
No.
I have them all in the same class period. Maybe
There we
get some
go.
class time to
We can
practice.
take a half hour to come down here and work on that. Oh, look at that.
There we go. Reed Hedrick sliding in there at the end with the Pete Rose slide.
I hope he practiced with that. Sometimes those stick.
Uh-huh.
And you go face plant. I might have seen that happen to a few kids.
All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to end this stream for the JV one. You can check out the varsity link on YouTube. It's a new link for the varsity stream. Or you can also, if you're watching on IHSA TV, if you just refresh the page, here in a couple minutes when we go live, it will pull it up then. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in for the JV game. And we're going to be back here in about 20 minutes with what's going to be an outstanding varsity matchup.
Looking forward to it.